tastes kind of close.
Yeah.
Everybody says it tastes great.
Cheese is another thing. You might not find the same cheese that they have.
Yeah, the farmer's cheese.
Yeah, some kind of farmer's cheese or curds or whatever.
Yeah, so when everybody eats it, like, oh, this is awesome. Like, yeah, you can really taste it when.
Yeah,
to me, it's different. To me, it's like, oh, it's not as good as she's saying, but I can't get the same ingredients, so it's close enough, you know.
A number 3 can.
Yeah.
They give you some kind of number ingredient, and you're like, what? Something you have to specially order? Or...
Yeah. My grandmother had a...
Hi, everybody.
Hi.
We're live.
Hello, people in Lounge.
Get back to the script, everybody.
Well, we've got a full production there.
Mm-hmm. I'll share while everybody's joining us.
Stepped up the production value here. Anonymous tip. So what are you using for those tips, Howard?
What tips?
Service.
TipHoward.com.
Well, I'm not using them I'm just getting them going. I haven't painted anything yet. I've got different tips for different guns.
No, but what service? Is it like tipme.com or are you using Patreon or?
Oh, that. I thought you were talking about my spray gun tips.
No.
I thought we were getting right into, the
No.
Pete's Garage segment.
No. I see it says anonymous tip, and I know when you do live streaming now on YouTube, you can let people tip you while you're live with emojis and stickers, and they can pay to tip you. But I was wondering.
Yeah, it's through PayPal.
Is it?
Yeah, but I use Stream Elements. Is the software.
I don't do any live broadcasting, so I can't really do the tip thing.
You take yours in advance.
No, I don't get any of that. There is a way people can tip you on videos.
Oh.
But I don't think it's practical. People aren't.
Let's see here.
They're looking for information.
We call this the beginning of the show where we're still monkeying around.
This is a traditional tipping thing.
Yeah, this is where if you were sitting at an event or sitting around a bar where you leave a tip, there's definitely
mechanic.
Watching.
Just like for being an artist,
there we go.
Don't tip you for a figure. We're just not tip businesses, but a pianist is.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
An event or sitting around a bar
Start
where you
doing
leave a
live.
tip.
Yeah.
I was thinking about
like
doing that.
Okay. Looks like.
But once you start doing that, you can't stop. Howard has a set time, so many people know when to tune in. It's like a TV show.
I see Barbara Fisher. What a way to start. We know we're off to a good start, and particularly when Teresa Missile is following up the ranks.
Oh, nice.
And she's got good reception. She said Mary looks beautiful.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, isn't that a great? Mary keeps adding to her.
I went shopping in my closet.
She keeps appending her lounge wardrobe.
The hostess with the mostess.
Kind of nice having an excuse to wear sequins.
You don't need an excuse to wear sequins.
I don't need an excuse to wear.
So we can get the chat showing up. Oh yeah, we are smoking.
I have an old record by the
We're in Lounge Academy.
I love the 3 songs.
It's Friday. We don't know what's gonna happen, but there's gonna be a lot of lounging to do tonight. You got your feet up. You got WBIG.Tv on. You're talking to Barbara Fisher and Teresa.
Gotta figure out a way to make that chat bigger.
To make what bigger?
The chat.
Yeah, I know. I could just read it. I have to strain a little. We can put it right on the piano.
Because I can
big screen.
I can read the thing about the tips.
On my left is Ryan Lysars, president of WBIG.Tv.
Hello, everybody.
I always thought it was just a fun, flirty song. What are you supposed to do? What kind of life do they think I lead, right?
People are so wrapped up now.
Here we go. I'm just turning up the PA because we don't know how many cadets we're going to be fitting around the piano. I got a feeling we're going to have bases loaded tonight. I just have,
I think eventually we always do.
we always do,
We just don't know when
right.
or who.
That is true.
That's part of the fun of tuning in.
And we get bases loaded out in TV land too.
Mm-hmm.
Some of them are just loaded.
What was that?
I'd like to thank
Oh, that was that giant
Dale Pine for liking our stream. See, that goes toward your Dale. That goes toward your social credit score system that we have here at Lounge Academy, and you'll see. If you look on the screen somewhere, up in the upper right hand corner, the very upper right hand corner of this screen, it says Dale. It says he liked our stream.
Oh, thank
It's
you,
on
Dan.
permanent record.
Did you get that software from communist China or what? You get social credit now?
Well, actually,
Credit.
you haven't been to the meetings, right, Ryan? But
The communist meetings?
we're heading that off. You know, that whole social credit scoring system. I don't know. It just makes me a little uncomfortable. I think it does most people, right?
Absolutely.
So I thought I'd head it off, get out ahead of it, and start my own.
Your own social credit.
So it's in development. Our own social credit scoring system.
You know facial recognition and everything, do you?
I don't have anything yet.
Okay.
I have trouble recognizing faces.
Well,
Actually, I don't have too much trouble recognizing faces. It's remembering their names
Right.
quickly.
That's why I'm here.
Now, Mary, Ryan remembers anything. Is there anything you can't remember? Do you have any weak memory areas?
Only if it's something important.
Okay. That makes sense.
The cameras that are around in China now, they have the facial recognition is so good that if you do something wrong, it actually decrements your social credit score.
Right.
The government watches it, and
Yeah,
it's pretty scary stuff.
It's very scary.
it is. So anyway, it scared me. So, you know, I don't know. Everyone has to deal with things in their own way. So I figured if I start my own,
Mm-hmm.
so I've got social credit system, which is a good name for it, socialcreditsystem.org. We've got that.
Really?
I'm saying we, because you guys, you know, are all going to be
You have that
unwitting.
domain name? You
We're
have
part of
that
the
domain
social
name already?
credit family.
Yeah,
Really?
yeah.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
So what I'd like to do is start my own, and that way I'll be in control. You know,
You think?
I don't like,
Yeah, I was gonna say. Yeah,
for a while, I don't like the idea of it
Until
at
you
all.
find out the
But
government's watching
you know,
everything through you.
but
yeah.
you know, like if a plane is crashing, I might as well be like have my hand on the yoke. Just because you feel a little more in control, you know.
Yeah.
And then I figure, well, I'm just kind of thinking open-ended on this because, you know, when we get to the next corner, we'll see around the next corner. I can't just helplessly wait to be part of this thing, right? So I figure once we have our own,
To be part of this thing.
You've already been helplessly part of it for 10 years. You just don't know it.
Yeah.
well, we are with our credit scores and stuff. It's all increment.
They know everything that I bought at Aldi today.
You know, they could cut off your credit and then you can't do things because I never use credit, but I like I'd rather have big
Let me
credit.
just share a 15-second story with you and in your audience. This is when you have your shopper card, you go to Wegmans,
Not
Yeah.
usually.
10, he's counting, 15 seconds up. All right. Every time you swipe
Time's
it,
up.
every time you swipe it, it knows who you are and what you buy.
Yeah.
And a couple weeks ago, I got an email from Wegmans that says, you purchased X product on this date.
Magnum condoms.
Whatever, yeah. But those are direct delivered. I don't buy those at Wegmans. I don't need them anymore. What the hell am I talking about? But anyway, they said you bought this product on this day. The company had issued a recall.
Uh-huh.
You have this. You bought this quantity. You can return it to the store for a full refund. I'm like, how the hell do they? And they track what you buy, when you buy it. Then
Yeah.
there's a recall. They email you to tell you
Yeah.
that there
Well,
was a
that's-
recall because
that's-
there's something bad.
Oh.
which is fine if, you know, because
It
it's
is.
Wegmans
Yeah.
and you figure, you know, they're not gonna try to like use it to
Well, you don't know that. But
enslave you.
But the point is that they're collecting information right down to the very item and how many
Oh,
you
yeah,
buy.
they know. And even paying cash doesn't save
And
you
how
in
you
that
pay, if you
situation
pay
because
cash, debit, whatever you say.
to get the price.
That's what's scary about
Is
this.
that a shock?
No, it's not a shock at all. It's probably not even 1% of the data that's collected that we know about.
I was so scared when I got my Wegmans card and they did that to me. I went right into the tinfoil section and made a hat.
I still have my original.
Yeah,
Now when I check out,
I would agree with you if it didn't actually happen to me. So it actually happened. So
Well, they found my
not a
keys because
tinfoil
of my
hat or-
Shoppers Club card. I lost my keys. In
that's
my
right.
until the 18-year-old at the counter said, "Is that a Wegmans card?" I said, "No, it's a Chase Pitkin card. That place closed before you were even born."
I have one of those.
I use my Chase Pitkin Wegmans
I have the
card.
original one with
That's
the
what I
Chase
want.
Pitkin on it.
That's what I got. The kid
Wow.
looked at me and goes, "What's that?" I said, "Well, that's Chase Pitkin Wegmans. We still
But the
know."
thing is,
So what's Chase Pitkin? I said, "I think that closed before you were even born. So just don't."
Did you also tell them that nobody in Buffalo called it Chase Pitkin? They all called
wow,
it Chase
look at all the
Pickens?
cadets that are running
Chase
it.
what?
Chase
Wonderful.
Chase Pickens.
GT, how are you, sir? How's
Yeah, I gotta go to
everything?
Chase
Reception?
Pickens.
Chase
Good to
Pickens.
see you.
It was so funny, and I didn't
Well,
realize.
thank you, Dale.
The kid was like,
Appreciate
"What card
it.
is that?" I said, "That's my Wegmans card." "No, what's Chase?"
You still into
I'm
cars?
thinking to myself, "Oh yeah, he's."
I've been getting
he's
back
like
into
born.
my cars lately. I've been getting the itch.
Wasn't that a Home Depot kind of place? Or something?
Yeah.
It
It's
was.
a competitor to Home Depot.
And McNeil is out there. Does that
It's
mean
like
you're
a
going to
super-
stop down and
it's a
do a
super
show
size
business
value.
walk on?
Okay,
Maybe.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
going to start a lot of rumors when
I see.
McNeil's.
Yeah, I always like Value because it's small.
The Wegmans on Alberta.
And the
current
great one,
used to be Chase Pitkin.
Marcangelo's
They moved
out
across the
there.
parking lot into there.
Honored,
It
sir.
was terrible.
What,
Barbara's
Chase
laughing
Pickens is
at my jokes
Yeah,
right on
they,
cue. Thank you,
they didn't have a
Barbara.
good thing set up there.
And Courier Express Bob is at the door.
That was funny with my I only have a few stores carrying my art stuff, and one of them is Neo on Elmwood, where they still don't have a cash register. They don't even have a cash register. They just make
Bob here,
paper
ladies and
calculators
gentlemen.
there.
When the partying began.
Hey Bob. And then I've got fiddlers where they keep all their inventory by hand. I'm lucky I just lucked into these places where they're living in the 1800s.
I was at Hector's Hardware and I bought something, and the guy
special energy
he's
tonight.
writing down the SKU number from the
Oh, funny.
barcode, the barcode on the thing. I said, you could probably buy an old smartphone for $10 and scan everything and store it on your memory. You
I'd
wouldn't
like
have
to
to write
thank
it
George
down.
Apple for
Yeah, we
liking
gotta write
our
it down.
stream. It came up on our social credit score system. It says right up there, the upper right hand corner, it says George Apple. Does it say like the stream? Video. Yeah, it says video like. It's in real small letters. In case you're wondering what that says.
I want to work somewhere with no technology. That's my dream.
We're sitting here with Pete's Garage. He's the hottest thing on YouTube.
Neo gift studio.
He's got what do you like up to like 115,000 now or something?
18 or 19?
I know. I looked at it.
Rare.
The number recently. It was.
119.
Oh, my old dentist, he retired. He wasn't even that old. He was
Boy,
like
it's just a
something
snowball,
dentist
you know.
Who I
Like
had.
getting another 10 grand just happens by itself.
He was dictating letters to his secretary.
The only numbers I keep track of
And
are
then he'd
minutes
type them out
watched,
and he'd bring them back.
the minutes.
And this
how
was only
many
a couple of years
minutes
ago. And
I
like
shared
4 or
it
5 years ago, he would bring
since
the
I
note
started,
and he would
just
correct
went
the
over
spelling
100 million minutes.
and stuff. And
Wow,
he'd
I had somebody watch for over a
That's
minute once.
incredible.
Yeah, he didn't have the computers either in the dentist office. Just didn't
Yeah.
have it. Now you can't get away from that all day.
My doctor's office, there's no computer.
It's exciting
I can't say
building
that's
a
really
channel.
service, you know, with doctors and dentists having all
It's
this.
interesting.
You know, with these Fridays, I switched over just a few weeks ago to using a page to launch them instead of my. I had an initial dip because people weren't sure how to find me, find us. But we're here on WBIG.Tv, which you can also find on my page because I always share it. It should be there. Is it there on my page? So now I can see the stats, you know, and you could see it
Yeah.
building, and they break it down to, you know, a lot of. Well, this is probably an unusual program for its small, relatively small size of viewership compared to, you know, but we have people watch like for hours. You know, they measure it like, does somebody pay attention for a minute?
Yeah.
You know, we get people, they watch for 3
Right,
hours.
right.
You know, so that's pretty
If
good.
you either have narrow and wide or really thin and very deep. You know, so it's what you're trying to achieve.
Or we have people who are wide and deep.
Well, yeah, there's that.
Good evening. Yes, indeed. Merry Christmas. Howard, are you going to make a statement on the death of Jerry Herman? You're going to have to make some kind of statement from Lounge
Well,
Academy.
you know, I'll tell you what, Mary, why don't at the right time tonight, you're the professional music critic and musicologist and
I think we could just have an
blabbermouth,
informal discussion.
and you could give a little,
I don't want to
just a few sentences, you know, and to kind of,
get Jerry Herman, who wrote Mame and Hello Dolly, died this
Yeah, I see.
yeah, Howard.
yeah, we're sorry to report, if you do not know, that songwriter, songsmith Jerry Herman passed
Yeah,
away.
you've begun doing more and more Jerry Herman numbers recently.
Yeah, we've really been hitting Jerry Herman every week. Yeah,
I always had the dream that Jerry Herman might one day attend
Mac and
Lounge
Mabel,
Academy.
those two songs we do,
Oh, wonderful.
Richie
Yeah.
Sellers is here.
Not to me.
Every time I let someone in the door, I can eat a cookie. That's gonna be my new policy.
I got cookies too.
Oh, wonderful.
Wow,
Oh, that's great.
Did you make them yourself?
My sister-in-law.
Oh, Rich
Nice.
Radio.
see, after all those horrible things you say about and think about your sister-in-law, now you got cookies.
I never say anything bad about her.
He wrote Mac and Mabel, yeah.
Now, he was one of the songwriters who wrote both lyrics and music, too.
How are we gonna break this to Paul?
Paul's going to be very upset. I would hope he might have already heard.
Hope we don't have to tell him.
I hope we don't have to break it.
I have to admit, I did not know he was still living. So I was kind of mixed bag for me. I'm thinking, wow,
Oh.
he was alive, yeah. But now he's gone. Oh, it's like,
Phil Collins is touring under his tour name is Not Dead Yet.
wow.
That's what it is.
That's the name of his tour, Dead Yet.
A friend of mine was kind of a dead ringer for him,
Yeah,
and
It's not difficult.
he's unfortunately passed away
no fun.
way too soon. Mark Spiewak.
Oh.
We used to have fun. We won cruises. He's a big music store guy. I was lucky to be pals with this guy. He was a giant in the. He was also a giant in rock and roll. The guy knew. He jammed with the Beatles. I mean, the guy had stories, and they were all true. They were, you know. He introduced me to Fleetwood Mac, and then he actually introduced, while I was standing there, he introduced the old keyboard player to the current keyboard player at the time. This was in the late 80s, early 90s. Of I haven't thought of this band in forever. Blue.
Blue Oyster Cult.
No, not Blue Oyster Cult. The Moody Blues.
Moody Blues.
Moody Blues.
wow, I like
I
that.
was standing there with my video camera running, pointed at my feet because I didn't want to be an idiot, but it was rolling and recording the audio as we're standing around. And he knew both of them because he owned a music store, and he managed West LA Music, which is like they got the Walk of the Stars. It was his store he managed, and they had never met.
The two keyboard players.
The two keyboard
Oh.
players, until I was standing there like
That's exciting.
Forrest Gump, and he introduced them. Just the guy, every minute of the guy's life was like this. I took my friend Vince Michaels to meet him. Vincent Michaels has been here, and Vince is an amazing guy. He's a songwriter and keyboardist, a lot of live experience back in the day, and he's got a mind like Ryan, where he
We should get
he could store all this encyclopedic knowledge away. And his thing was rock and roll and the equipment and the players and all the things, you know, like rock and roll from within it, you know. And so me and the guys from the music store that I owned, we'd go to the NAMM show. So it was in LA. So you're gonna come just so you can meet Mark Spiewak, because I want to be there when you guys try to outdo each other. And they went at it we were sitting there at some table, and it was amazing. The only difference was Mark was there. Like, they had trouble stumping each other, but they did. But they were amazed at each other. And the difference was like I can't remember much because this was back in the 80s, but like an obvious difference was Vince would know about it, but Mark was standing in line at the ice cream stand when the Turtles named their band in line behind him, and he was there, you know, that kind of thing. I think it was the Turtles, somebody known, you know. So he like was there for all this stuff. He didn't just collect it, he witnessed it somehow. He just had a knack of, like, he delivered a bass, and the Beatles were jamming, and Paul wasn't there, so they asked him, he plays bass. He played with some big bands. I saw pictures of him, like arena rock with Mark Spiewak playing. It was great. And he jammed with the Beatles, you know, just, he did it. You know, things like that.
Is this in England or New York?
No, out in L.A.
Are you gonna play a Turtles song now?
How do we get onto Mark Spiewak? That was like...
Because he looked like
Phil Collins.
Because he looked like Phil Collins. So anyway, I was such a good salesman with this equipment, even though I was working from my mother's basement at the time. I sold more Oberheim synthesizers than like anybody on earth. So I won a cruise, like a real cruise with the other music stores. The other music stores that won were all the biggest music stores. Sam Ash, Manny's, West LA Music, right?
Oh, yeah.
And me, you know? So that's how I got to know Mark. And he looked like Phil Collins, so we used to go around. He's like, well, let's put these people on, you know? And, yeah, he put on the English accent and stuff. It was fun. He was a fun guy. And I'd stay at his house. Every time I was out there, he loved me, you know?
Is he still around?
No, he died suddenly and young. Big loss for a lot of people.
Sessions musician?
Hmm?
He was a sessions musician?
No, he was, well, no, he was a music retailer is what he really did. He managed music stores. He formed his own. He had MIDI City he came up with, which was very inventive. MIDI City, and that was back when MIDI was kind of new. They're going to have a whole store about MIDI, but his vision saw that this was going to happen.
Like the most famous MIDI, Canyon. It was the song that came with Windows 3.1.
It's amazing, Ryan. I told you he could remember stuff. I'd like to thank Daniel Spotton, my co-worker over at the Statler. He's got a great red Ford Galaxy. It's beautiful. Pete's Garage should see that thing, Dan. Yeah, Dan, we're sitting here with a Ford man. Pete's Garage, it's right here in the red, just like your car. And if you go to Pete's Garage YouTube channel, he's a Ford man, and you'll like it. Mary Kate O'Connell, ladies and gentlemen, and Jordana. Talk about show business. And Paul Kokoda. Party's getting good, Dan. Jordana's gonna go ahead at Lounge Academy. about
I
it.
cashed the beer cans. I cashed all the beer cans. You got a fucking change come. I left it home as my dresser.
So the answer to our question is 740. The bases are loaded.
There's a lot of bases too. We're fitting a couple extra bases in. It's top of the first inning. Rich, you're gonna be blocking the screen there.
This is a camera.
No, but there's a yeah, it blocks, that's not a good place. See, it blocks everybody on the camera. That's why I had the,
I hear the sound of a new snack.
there was a logic to the way I had the chairs. Well, Rich, that won't work.
I just leave it in that place.
Where are you going? I can move over.
Yeah, you're good. That's seat one. That's seat one right there. That way everybody can see you really well. I'll tell you what. Mary and Bob moved down one. Oh, it's New Year's, ladies and gentlemen. They say 90% of accidents happen at home. Hi, Rosie. Alex Leonard's even with us tonight. Hi, Alex. Great to see you. Anyway, what I was saying, if Bob and Mary move down one seat each, just jump seat, and then Paul will sit in his designated seat. Everything will be great.
I don't have a real great imagination.
See how easy it is to direct these people? They're really malleable, as they say.
Let me get you some space here. I don't need it.
Yeah, leave her right there, Paul. That's a good place for it.
It's good like a lounge.
We also have other camera angles here. We've got the shoulder cam. You guys at home or wherever you're lounging can request cameras. This is the far cam, where you get a lot to see of the inside baseball going on there at the VIP table. I'd like to thank Connie Caldwell for liking our stream. Thank you, Connie. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. Are we going to see you on New Year's over at Casa de Marino? Or are you gigging somewhere with George at some exotic place? Be great to see you guys.
We've got Alex Leonard out there.
Alex Leonard, I mean all the big show business people. It's amazing. Pete's Garage.
It's nice to see your smiling face.
It's where showbiz goes to lounge.
I always smile when I come in here. This is the greatest thing you've said.
Well, thanks, Bob.
What does it mean when I eat 3 cookies?
It's great to see you, Paul.
How much did you listen to Joe Mooney?
Well, we listened to a few. It's like we didn't make it a religion, you know.
I like those peanut butter cookies.
I listened to it last night again. You know, that one album, the greatest of Joe Mooney, there's like 35 songs.
Yeah, we didn't hear 35 yet. We've got a lot to look forward to.
But I'll tell you, he did a couple of Rodgers and Hart that you do all the time. Have you met Miss Jones?
Have you met Miss Jones?
Did you know?
Connie, are we gonna see you on New Year's with George? Over at Casa de Marinos. I'm looking forward to it. And all at once I lost my breath. All at once was scared to death. All at once I saw Doritos in front of me. Have you met? Now we've met, Miss Jones, and we'll keep on meeting till we die. Do you long for a oolong? Alex Leonard, I'd like to introduce you to our friend Constance Caldwell, who's commenting right above you.
Did you know,
She's married to a wonderful jazz pianist, George Caldwell. They're both wonderful friends of Lounge Academy. What's that, Paul? I was just talking to Alex Leonard. I like to drop names like
did
that.
you know the song Wait Till You See Her?
Wait till you see her. See how she eats Doritos. See how she combs her hair. Others have seen her. That's the Cliff Notes version of it. Yeah, it's a pretty song.
Chaco used to play that a lot. Nobody knew it. But you know who caught on to it? It was Julia. You know, the boss. She loved that song.
Those girls got sharp from all that music.
Oh yeah, I know. They got education.
Yeah.
But what I especially noted was Joe Mooney grabbed that song. That's the best one on the album. I listened to it enough. Joe Mooney, either him or Chaco had it first. And he could do a song, a familiar song, and they would never play it the way everyone else heard it. They reinvented it. Both of them. They were phenomenal at it.
Yeah.
And I realized that listening to Joe Mooney, not from John, that's what I think. I love Chaco from the beginning. Like for them. But that's the best song on that album. Wait till you see her. Isn't that about the greatest snack in the world? You can't beat it.
I'd like to shout out to Patty Mongan, who's lounging with us tonight. Nice to see you relaxing on a Friday. Here at Lounge Academy from the heart of downtown Buffalo, Buffalo's core lounge district. Where the show business greats come to lounge. I'm going to let you guys see Mary's dress. Well, this is hoping to get you a better angle. Mary's, I'll be the color man here and kind of tell you what's going on at the party. We're at the, just got rolling here. We just lifted off pretty much. It's the beginning. We go till 11 o'clock. And Mary's back at the VIP table talking to Mary Kate O'Connell. That's the blonde sitting down with her back to you. That's the great actress, entertainer, lounge cadet. And they're telling secrets, it looks like, along with Jordana. riveted to what Mary's saying. Even our own Rich Sellers there on the left has been stunned into a rhythmic chewing. Wonder what they're talking about. But enough of them. I'm going to put it on the split camera, and then you guys could tell me if you want a different camera.
If I sit like this, I can I was looking at it, wondering where am I?
This heart of mine was doing very well. The world was fine as far as I could tell. Suddenly I met you and I dreamed of gay amour. Dawn I woke up singing sentimental overture. This heart of mine is dancing gaily now. I taste the wine of real romancing now. This crazy world is taking on a wonderful design. As long as life endures, it's yours, this heart of mine. As long as life endures, it's yours, this heart of mine. This heart of mine, by Harry Warren and Alex Leonard. This lounge of mine. You may notice I'm wearing a vest tonight. I don't usually wear a vest the rest of the year. But Alex Leonard, I'm going to do a little name dropping right now. I inherited this festive vest from one of the great concert pianists of the 20th century, Leonard Panario. He happened to be from Buffalo. He was Capitol Records' biggest selling classical guy. And anyway, this was his vest that he wore when he'd go to parties around the holidays. And he wore it every, to all the Christmas parties and New Year's. So I put it on, for the magic. I could feel the, special kind of wearing it. What a genius he was. Alex?
That's a good idea.
It's a high quality vest too. This thing is it's made out of wool, I think. It was a Leonard Penarios. So yes, I'm carrying on the tradition of wearing it during the holidays.
Jocko could play him like he was Leonard himself. He has an unbelievable Jocko could do. I remember when he was there.
Yeah.
He did every song he ever did.
Yeah, that was fun.
What was that one he always played?
Oh yeah. It was,
If you play it, I know it was his song.
it did a lot of this. What was it though? It was
Keep going.
I know the whole story about it because I hang out with Mary a lot. It was a big popular hit for him, and it was a song he wrote. What was Penario's original song named?
It's called Midnight on the Cliffs.
Midnight on the Cliffs. It was based on a poem his cousin wrote.
Yeah, we have the poem.
And welcome to Lounge It. Well, oh my God, this is a big night. Tommaso sausage, ladies and gentlemen. Tommaso's lady. Wow, her pictures, that even better than the pictures. Tommaso. Wonderful to meet you. How long has it been since Tommaso sausage? Was it the gorilla night that Tommaso was here? Was there a guy in the gorilla suit here the night you were here?
I wasn't here.
That was part of the commercial we made for you.
I wasn't here though. Some gorilla was here though.
Yeah. Yeah, but we could have had the... I didn't see your outfit up there today.
It's dead over there.
Oh, yeah.
It's dead for New Year's.
It's not dead here.
Oh, this is Sharon.
Sharon, wonderful to meet you, Sharon. Sharon, these are the other lounge cadets, which you are now one of. We're live streaming. Did you tell them we're on TV? We're on fake TV? Yeah, you're a natural. Tommaso, you know where everything is. If not, Ryan will.
Howard, my chances. Mari coming tonight?
Mari popped up on here, so I hope that means she's heading out. She was looking in.
All right, good. I heard some music.
Maybe Ed Kilgore will stop by tonight.
Come on.
How are you, sir? Nice to see you. Nice to have Ed Kilgore lounging around with us. Oh, thank you. Some gelt. And Bob Davis is in the house. Trying to remember how that went.
You get to Howard's custom beer steins with the ice in them. They're really good.
Yeah, we've got pre-frozen. It's our signature, one of our signatures. Hi, Howard. You look great. You just get a haircut or something? I mean, why do you?
It's time for one though.
You signed up for one?
It's time for one.
It's time. Oh, really? Well, as a Marine, I guess you have a different.
I like to get it once a month.
Well, wait till you're married, and that's what you're gonna get. liking our stream. Look, your name is on the screen because you like it. That's a great way to say it, Alex Leonard. Yeah, I know exactly what you mean. But everybody took it really seriously when he did that. Someone's going to write a book about Tommaso someday. You know, somebody could write a book about Tommaso. You stop down there at the corner of West here. Where are you? At the Delaware and Eagle. Delaware and Eagle, of course. Right across the street right across the street from Paul Cambria, who said he's coming. He piped up. Yeah.
Good. Then you can pay me for a job like
But you go down to see Tommaso. For those of you new to the United States, welcome, first of all. And secondly, Tommaso sausage. Every weekday, Tommaso has his equipage on the sidewalk of Delaware and Eagle Street, where sausage that he makes in his own factory go out in huge numbers. And the most amazing thing about it is you watch the line. When you're in the line or you're eating your sausage and watching the line, the mix of people that this man knows really well. Everybody likes Tommaso. They want to tell him their secrets. They want his advice. It could be a judge 1 second, and the next guy walking up is some kid who's in trouble with the law. And yeah. And they all depend on it. If Tommaso all of a sudden wasn't there, he's really important to what's going on down there. And it's all important stuff. It's all the courts, the court cops, the feds, the county, the state. They're doing their jobs. They're all eating sausage. You got people that are the defendants and the prosecutors. They're all taking time out together eating sausages. And for that moment, everything's normal. Then they go back to putting each other in jail and everything they do there. And just the mix of people that he's important to. And they're important to him, and that's why. You stop down there and you see it. It's amazing. It's an amazing thing to witness. Yeah. You see his face. The likeness of him on the side of his
He's an exciting Elmira, New York.
His operation there on his van and his car. Yeah, he invites. Sometimes he invites me to dine in.
He loves talking to you about that stuff.
And I get to stand in there and watch it from his perspective as people are coming up and asking and arranging for their lunch and making small talk and getting a bit of advice or soliciting for some.
While Mary's drawing our pictures.
While Mary's drawing. Yeah, it's not up. Where is it? Is it at the gallery?
It's not at the gallery because I think.
Did somebody buy it?
I think you had it. I think it's here somewhere. Was it?
Somebody might have bought it. We got to make another print. That was an original.
Yeah, I think you had it. I think it's here somewhere.
It's in Albright Knox.
Yeah, they took it.
Yeah, they're closed. That's why.
My favorite thing about that picture was the woman getting the hot dog.
Sitting there with the canoes.
Scratch up on the hot dog.
The giant canoes waiting for it to open again.
Yeah, the giant canoes. They moved them around the back.
Oh, did they?
And now it blocks the views of the statues. They think the big statues, because the canoes are in the way. It's so stupid. I'm afraid
Jack Horoho. Nice. Happy New Year, Jack. Merry Christmas. Jack, you're going to have to come. Your dude is come see us one of these days. We miss you. You can do your announcing. How little we know. How much to discover.
She was so influenced by Johnny Mercer when she wrote
This one of mine
Oh, by Johnny Mercer. Yeah.
was doing very well.
Who did the music, Paul? Who did the music to it?
Tommaso, you spoil me, sir.
We got fathers.
If they asked Mary, she could write a book about Tommaso and the way he cooks. You write the preface on how we met. The world never forgets. And the simple secret of the plot is just to tell them that I love you a lot. And the world discovers as my book ends, make two lovers a friend. As my book ends, how to make two lovers of friends.
Howard, I was watching Victory at Sea.
Wow. Of course you were.
You know anything about that?
I don't remember.
It was a World War II thing, but it was commissioned by the Navy. And you know who wrote all the music? Richard Rodgers.
Of course, they knew who to get.
I mean,
I taught my niece how to make it.
you see the sea.
What songs weren't it?
It was
Most of them weren't, but a lot of them were symphony type stuff. But I could just hear it. You know, you could just hear the great music that came from that guy. Or, you know,
Yeah, it's versatile.
But I mean, I was in my glory, but it's my own world too.
I guess I'll have to change my plans. I should have realized there'd be another man. I overlooked that point completely until the big affair began. Before I knew where I was at, found myself on a shelf, and that was that. Tried to reach the moon, and when I got there, all that I could get was the air. My feet are back upon the ground. I've got the one girl I found. Dietz and Schwartz.
I was watching my, you know what I really love is I find these old Glenn Miller things from 1940, that weren't anything. But he used to do 3 shows a week, you know, back then. And he did this song.
Oh, we did. I guess I'll have
Nobody
to
knew the
change
song.
my plan.
But I'll give you a little more information on this song. Arthur Schwartz wrote it back in the old days, you know, when
Guess I'll have to change my plans around.
to go to
I've got the one girl,
you know, when they're
Yes,
kids.
yes.
And Arthur Schwartz wrote this.
one girl I found.
Lyricist was Lorenz Hart.
Oh.
You know, when they were
Dietz and
kids.
Schwartz.
Everybody-
Sounds like a lawnmower maker.
We got the new words later with Dietz. Hart wrote lyrics to a camp song he had. It was a camp song.
Oh.
You know, to the music.
Oh, how did it?
Shelter made in the his guest on the album, Johnny Schwartz, you know who he
Oh, yeah. Okay, I heard the name.
Big
Yeah.
time in New York.
Yeah.
So when that's Shelter made there, he sang the lyrics of these
I love you,
Johnny Schwartz.
echoes the hill.
Yeah.
My first wife was really clever.
I love you,
Nobody knows her.
the golden dawn agrees.
I guess I'll have to change my plan. I first knew it from an album I got, a tape. I think I heard that one too. I was either Lester Young or Sue Sims. It was instrumental, but I still remember the whole saxophone solo from it. It was Lester Young. But I guess sometimes it was sounds. Yes. Of course, I'm still hearing songs for the first time for the and stuff, and new songs. Yeah, every once in a while, or you'll suggest someone to me who I never listened to before, and I'll listen. So I think sometimes I'll be nostalgic looking back on this time too, and go, gee, what they were thinking. You keep hearing new things, and I love it. Because when I got into it, I was just buying things at record theater. I didn't really know it. It was beautiful stuff, and I bring it home and open these records or cassettes and just listen. Never stopped. Oh, it never stopped. You hear something on the radio and have to go out and get it.
Last night I was on my own in my own world. I was listening to YouTube.
Oh, yeah.
I finally what's the song? Henry Mancini.
I may be wrong, but I think you're wonderful.
Oh, the Pink Panther.
I may be wrong, but I think you're swell.
Yeah, I don't know. Oh, okay.
I love your style, say
I recognize it if I've heard it.
it's
I mean, I
marvelous.
know I've heard it.
I heard it last night.
Because they
I'm always wrong, but
Raiders.
He was so beautiful.
How can I tell? All of my shirts are unsightly.
We're supposed to be listening to
All of my ties are a crime. If dear you, I picked rightly. It's the very first time you came along and said, Barbara Fisher, I think you're wonderful. I think you're grand, but I may be wrong. Deuces to me are all aces. Life is to me just a bore. If dear faces are all open spaces, it might be George Barrymore.
George Barrymore. That's great, George.
You came along to say, I think you're wonderful. I think you're grand, but I may be wrong.
Oh, that's so pretty.
Beautiful song. Okay,
I
who
love the
wrote
way
it?
you put it, George Barrymore.
Good song.
Well, you have to.
Barrymore.
Yeah. Thank you, Tommaso.
You're with a song in my heart. With a song in my
This goes out by request.
Did you leave a glass of wine back here?
Oh yeah, I poured two by mistake and I drank a little bit of it, so just leave it there.
Leave it here? Okay.
Yeah, I know. I lost my Which is always what he does. He overannounces it.
Another Rogers and Hart too. Though I know that we meet every night, and we couldn't have changed since the last time. Joy and delight, it's a new kind of love at first sight. Though it's you, it's I all the time. Every meeting's a marvelous pastime. You're increasingly sweet, so whenever we happen to meet,
This is one of the greatest songs ever.
I greet you.
Yeah, it's just beautiful. I asked for it. Yeah, because it's so operatic.
With a song in my arms,
Just operatic reminds you.
I'm your adorable face.
Oh, wow, it is beautiful.
Just a song at the start, but it soon is a hymn to your grace. When the music swells, I'm touching your hand. It tells me you're standing near. the sound of your voice. Heaven opens its portals to me, and I help but rejoice that a song such as ours came to be. But I always knew I would live life through with a song in my heart for you. Touching your hand tells me you're standing near, and the sound of your voice. Heaven opens its portals to me, and I help but rejoice that a song such as ours came to be. But I always knew I would live life through with a song in my heart for you. What a great request, Mary. From Spring is Here. Seems like spring is here.
I know, it really feels. I was thinking on Christmas Day, there have been some Easters when I would have killed for a day as nice as this. Wow, Easter, it seems like we have white Easters and green Christmas. Yeah, you got some nice dressy one to wear to church and it's snowing. It's freezing rain.
It'd be great if Paul walks in. It'd be like a block party. All we need is Joel Daniels.
Well, that would fit in better. That's my dad.
Yeah, Paul really raises hell when he stops over. Turns the place, Cambria, he turns the place upside down.
Gotta throw him out.
Well, we'll see how it goes. I give everybody a chance.
Have we ever had to throw anyone out?
Have we thrown anybody out? The closest thing, you know, we did when things got out of control, we threw everybody out. Remember, I turned on the alarm and said, "The alarm's on. We're all going to the Hyatt." We all went to the Hyatt. It was their problem. We had some people that were a little having trouble controlling themselves.
I can't call them people
Yeah,
I know I
so we're going to see Jocko at the Hyatt. We all walked over.
Are you still playing at the Hyatt? Are you still playing at the Hyatt?
No, they got rid of the piano and closed E.B. Green's and put in Morton's Steakhouse. They don't use pianos.
Oh, okay.
It's all right. We got this. We got our own.
Yes, I remember during night train at the Anchor Bar.
You know any Billy Joel?
almost fake
He was
it.
writing something where the whole.
He was good.
He was following.
He was great.
He was following whoever he was doing.
He never should have dumped his wife.
Oh,
You know,
You know how
the
that
supermodel.
yes, it's beautiful.
And then
Yeah.
things, his life got into turmoil after that, right?
See, I have money in my own.
He was number one. He was number one of everything.
But I
No,
figured
don't
that
you
out.
understand why? When she was younger, she looked like Chrissy Brinkley, but now she's fat Brinkley.
Last time I saw Christy Brinkley, she still looked amazing.
You know,
I'm gonna Google her when I get home. See what she's been up to lately. She likes piano players.
She was on the cover of all the magazines when I was growing up.
Yeah, she was like the cover girl.
And it's Cindy Crawford after her.
Why shouldn't I? That's what Billy Joel was saying.
Around here, but I don't know if I get my
Take a chance
We had some models from around here.
when romance passes by. Why shouldn't I?
Yeah, you go down and grab it.
No love. Why wait around? Every age at a sage who has found that upon this earth love is all that is really worth thinking of. It must be fun, lots of fun. Be sure when day is done that the hour is coming when you'll be kissed and then you'll be kissed again. All debutantes say it's good. And every star out and far, Hollywood, seem to give it a try. So why shouldn't I?
What was this, Cole Porter?
Why shouldn't I? Did Cole Porter write this tune? I've known it so long, I forgot who wrote it. It's clever, like Cole Porter. Who else would talk about like debutantes?
Yeah, he was the upper crust.
that's who gives it away for.
Come into our area, right there, it doesn't go that far. We are.
There's always a lot of things to learn here at Lounge Academy. So many songs.
I always thought that was Chaco's favorite.
Oh, really? That's
He would never admit to having favorites.
Oh, yeah.
But he always referred back to Cole Porter. And he did every one of the songs.
He was great. What was his name? The guy who played that stuff.
Vince Guaraldi.
Vince Guaraldi
Yeah.
was the piano player.
He was phenomenal.
Wow. Amazing jazz pianist. No.
They realized.
I never learned it. You gotta learn that stuff.
That's great. It is so cute. I was hearing that on the radio over Christmas. It's so clever. It goes on and on. You know, it really goes on and on. It really goes into some good jazz. It was neat. It was a very good play. I love how he plays on the Tannenbaum and the Christmas tree. I love the way the harmonies he puts with it. It's so pretty.
I don't wanna.
You have a goal for next year.
I have too much respect for him to do that to him.
Remember the Christmas song? I'm sure that's my favorite Christmas song.
Oh, it's a song. Yeah, I love the Christmas song. Yeah, play that.
Is it this one?
Yeah, Chestnuts.
Maybe we should.
mistletoe.
Help to make the season bright.
Help to make the season bright.
Tiny tots on their eyes all aglow.
Tiny tots with their eyes all aglow. Find it, sleep tonight. Everybody's
Nobody could ever.
Let's take it again. Turkey and some mistletoe.
turkey and mistletoe. Help to make the season right. Tiny tots. To sleep tonight. To the bridge. On his way. He's gonna bring you sausages and Godfathers today. Every mother's child is gonna cry. Do reindeers really know how to fly? And so, offering you this boomerang, simple prayer. Kids from 1 to 92. Though it's been said many times, many ways, Merry Christmas to LoungeACADEmy.
So that's the second
Thank
most,
you, Mary.
the second most famous Christmas song written by a Jewish person.
The Jews wrote all the best
White
Christmas songs.
White Christmas.
Irving Berlin,
El Torme.
El Torme.
Did that one.
Oh, did he?
He wrote like the Christmas song.
Oh, did he? I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
Wow. He was amazing. I didn't even know he was
another guy
Jewish.
helped him. Yeah, but he co-authored it anyway.
Her friend
My
Mary
mother's favorite
decorated
singer.
all her decorations in the restaurant. And he's doing it. Did all the decorations.
Really?
Yeah.
You did?
No, her friend
Your
Mary.
friend. Wow. Nice gig.
He has all the Christmas decorations.
You buy him with the royalties from his Christmas song.
Can I tell you a
In
joke?
my fantasies, I
Can
hear
I
these
tell you
things,
a joke?
but
It's really
She's going to tell us a prepared joke.
It's very terrible.
really
Well, I hope so.
I love it.
all of a sudden, you know what influenced that song?
Did you hear it from this guy?
And when you think about it, you'll get it right away.
What does
Now think about it. Put them together and you'll see.
What do
It's a
Hanukkah and
continuation
dragons
of Take the A Train.
have in
So that
common?
was Bobby Troop wrote
Yeah,
Route
it's just a
66.
blues kind of.
8 is 8
But
nights.
if you
And
never
treasure
come to the
nights.
west, take the highways.
Both
Yeah,
eight
it's
nights.
the blues.
Dragons,
What?
Hanukkah, 8 nights.
What's his name?
It's
Billy
like a
Strayhorn.
math joke.
Dragons,
Well,
8
Take the A Train.
nights.
Take the A Train.
Wow.
And it all
Literally.
came from
8 to 9.
he was going up to meet.
It's terrible.
Oh, 8 the nights.
Yes.
See, I'm glad. See, that's why we need Tommaso, where we can get him whenever we need him, because he explains the world to us.
It's the only way to, I could just see Duke, it's the only way to come to Harlem.
Everybody stops. I swear, that whole, the whole justice system, the whole court system, probably every system, he just happens to be by the courts,
Yes. That's a
would
great song.
grind to a halt, because they all come up and like, Tommaso, what do I do next? You know, the guy's a freaking judge, you know, there's the prosecutors, they all have to stop and check with Tommaso. And the people that are screwed have to stop with him even more, you know?
You know what's ironic? He checks with me.
Did you ever hook up with that? I won't say too much about it, and I don't know too much about it. But that one guy looked like, man, like he needed you to save his life. That kid who came up. Yeah. I mean,
He's thanked me for, he came in twice and he had to go to court and he came out, he came to thank me. For an example.
Oh, is that what he wanted? He wanted advice for court, and you gave it to him, and he came out and thanked him. And he walked out. He wouldn't have walked out maybe if you didn't give him good advice.
But the ones that don't walk out, they walk out 6 or 7 months later, it goes from tomato to some asshole.
But anyway, Howard.
Are we allowed to say that on national TV? Are we allowed to say that on
International.
25?
I did have a request coming in, Howard.
What's that, Paul Kokoda?
I have a request. Moonlight Becomes You.
Oh, I love that song.
Is that a great song?
Should we have here? Here, see,
I heard it the other
here,
day.
see if it's in here. That way I could keep pressing notes. Your eyes don't.
Reboot him to somebody.
Your eyes don't shine like they used to shine. And the thrill is gone when your lips touch mine. I'm afraid.
Don't be afraid, Howard.
The masquerade is over, and so is love, and so is love. Your words don't mean what they used to mean. They were once inspired, now they're just routine. I'm afraid the masquerade is over, and so is love, and so is love. I guess I'll have to play Hayachi and get myself a clown's disguise and learn to laugh like Pagliacci with tears in my
I love the
eyes.
era when people would know what Pagliacci was.
You look,
You know, that they know it was an opera, and then there was,
You
I don't even
look
know the opera,
insane.
but you know, that it was, that the hero was the sad
gee,
clown
you're
that
a
was
lot the
sad,
same.
you know.
But my heart says
Yeah, well, they knew who
no.
Pagliacci was.
No,
Yeah,
no,
yeah, Ella sang that.
you're just the same.
Those are like, how do you Mr. Pagliacci?
I'm afraid
It was, you know
the
who's singing?
masquerade is over,
Oh, I would look
You
it up.
know, Martha Ray was a comedian.
We'll do
and
Howard
so
to
is
sing that.
love,
Yeah, well, it is a funny song. Please play it up
But
too.
Ella sang nobody in
and
the
so
world.
is love.
Yes. I thought of you, Paul, because I was in the Parkside Meadow. We kind of
Masquerade
had
is
bar,
over.
And they were
That's
playing
for
the
Dave
Ella and
Corbett.
Louis Armstrong.
Come on.
They were. I mean, not maybe the whole album, but a couple
Thank you,
pieces
sir.
of it. And I was like, oh,
You were a great audience.
My
They were
favorite
playing
places,
Moonlight in Vermont.
my favorite places are
Oh, thank you.
places with.
You're such a good audience, good listener,
On the music when I
Oh,
did.
yeah.
and participator.
It was great.
Makes all the difference.
Is that she that I told you?
So nice nice around Christmas time to hear it.
Yeah.
Around Moonlight in Vermont, they were playing.
Oh, yeah. What a great song
I
that is.
love Under a Blanket
That's
of
great.
Blue.
You
They
need to
do that
relax in
never
the
do.
middle of the holidays.
Oh, I was trying to think of it.
Oh, and then they also play
Put
Cheek
my
to
dear
Cheek. That's so
friends.
cute. Everybody loves that.
lucky to
People
go
are singing
But
along.
Under a Blanket of Blue, nobody knows.
Oh, I know they don't. It's so obscure.
And
It's so funny. You can listen to the same old Earl Hines albums. They're full of all these songs that are completely
Howard, I
forgotten.
parked right in front of the door
Royal
though,
Garden
right?
Blues.
I know that.
What did you do? You parked the
that's
Corvette in
exactly
front of the door?
Yes, yes, it is Earl Hines.
You let me park right in front of it. I had like
Of course.
a spot right in front of
Oh, that must be you.
No, I'm down there in the lot down there.
Oh,
My friend Dave from Dave's Auto.
oh, you know Dave, my neighbor.
I know that. Remember? That's how I met you when my first quarter was right there.
I remember.
That was 15 years ago.
Wow.
No,
At least 12 years ago.
you're kidding.
Happy Bill passes.
12 years ago.
That's a lot of sausages under the bridge.
14 years ago. It was 2008.
I guess it was.
That's where you and I met.
It was the beginning of a dynasty.
Of our relationship. What a beautiful relationship.
It has been, Tommaso. A great business relationship.
I'm honored.
I buy lunch, and he feeds me. But then he opens up the aluminum door. And while he's busy, he's had lawyers, judges, cops, informants, everybody. He actually asks my advice on some things. I ask his. He doesn't always know I'm asking his advice. I trick him into sharing his wisdom sometimes.
I'm like, we're going to go down and speak to them about at City Hall, remember?
Yeah, and I did.
Good.
I almost went back to show you.
You weren't going to.
Yeah, I was teetering on it. I think you're right. I think I wasn't gonna. I was talking myself out of it.
And I talked you into it.
You talked me into it, and I said, no, I'm gonna do it now. And I went in there, and you know I wasn't. I had to go through the metal thing, which is no big deal. It's just usually I'm prepared to go through it. Instead, I've got like every metal I've ever. I usually put into my teeth that don't have the fillings. But anyway, they were cool, and I got up there, and the woman up there at the table, she was wonderful, you know. And I did what you said. I went down, I went to the treasurers, got all the paperwork, so I'd have plenty of paperwork in case I ever want it. And yeah, I almost came by, and they gave me the license. You know, plus they gave me the license right on the spot. So like, there's no problems now that I don't get it or something happens, and I'm the first. I'm still licensed.
I made a phone call, Howard.
What's that?
I made a phone call.
I figured they were all giggling when I walked in. Did you find your song?
I don't know
They said that some asshole sent you.
is this the one
They
you
screwed
do?
up. They gave me a liquor
Howard,
license.
is this the one you go back to all the time? This heart of mine?
Is it in there?
I told you, when I first heard it, I told you, Harry Warren wrote it.
It's a great song.
I knew it, you know, and all of a sudden it just confirmed it.
Amy, a little bit. I can't wait to check my inbox for the surprise. I could just imagine. I'll probably get
That
arrested.
guy will never get used to it, you know that?
More than you know. more than you know.
I can tell.
Men of my heart, I love you so.
Sounds so 1930s. It sounds very
Lately I
1930s.
find
20s. Okay, so it's good.
you're on my mind
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
more than you
This was
know.
from, I think this was from same writer.
Whether you're
Yeah, okay,
This is
right,
my favorite, and his.
whether you're wrong, man of my heart, I'll string along. You need me so, more than you'll ever know.
I said almost 100 years old for the song.
I didn't even think of it. That
Loving you the way that I do,
It's as good as anything.
nothing I can do about it. Loving you may all you can give, but honey, I can't live without you. Oh, how I'd cry. Oh, how I'd cry if you got tired and said goodbye. More than I know, show, more than I'd ever know.
You know,
How are the holidays to you, Rosie?
You know the song?
Yeah.
You know a lot of them. I watch it, you know.
I need the easy reader.
Keep songs.
I love it.
Try this one. We haven't looked at this one in a while.
They used that in Funny Lady, didn't they? I think that was one of the Funny Ladies songs.
They gave you so much credit for your reading.
Yeah,
I think
that might have been
because
funny.
is it Billy Rose?
I need better
Early
glasses.
1920.
Billy
I need to
Rose.
put that thing in front of
Billy
me.
Rose? Billy Rose? Billy Rose?
No known in that. Maybe.
How old is she?
No, that's not from more than you know. Is that from No 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 No?
But
6.5.
T for two came from no known.
Yep, that's her. Yep.
That's the same.
Patsy Kelly.
Same writer.
Oh no, look, she's a red. No,
Oh. Can you do that?
Yeah.
she's extremely nice. Mary Kate brings her all the time. She's very nice. She's a very,
She
very
doesn't bite because she has a switchblade, so she doesn't.
She's the
There's
sweetest.
a lot of dogs like that.
She just likes to go and
When
quick
you're eating your mama.
and zipper. No,
No, not Rosie.
no, actually,
Rosie's a show business
Rose is a
dog.
working dog. She's a working dog. Actually, they invited her to come and pause for a while, but that's what we said.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she is, but I just have to figure out my schedule.
Yeah, yeah.
She really is.
Chip.
Yeah, that's what they want to do.
When Mary Kate's on stage,
I gotta cut the dogs. Because you're always on edge.
when Mary Kate's working and she's doing theater,
She's sitting with the stage
Ro-
manager?
Rosie's never more than a few feet away.
No, no.
And she doesn't
And the
bark.
theater company, yeah.
Yeah, this is Mary Kate O'Connell from O'Connell and Company. Tommaso has Tommaso sauce.
Sherry. Great.
Tommaso's famous too.
Tommaso sauce is
Yeah.
nice up before.
He is.
I'd like to be the.
Famous restaurateur.
I'd like to judge that and then bring the sausage in, if it could have a sausage off or something.
Restaurant, that's the way to know a lot of people. Restaurant business, especially with
That's
the way
the
you
deal.
do it.
That's the
You know?
deal.
I know, because like I was just doing my little donut thing. It's like when you're out there,
Excuse me, Howard, it's not a little donut thing. You're known worldwide with the Tuesday morning specials.
well, we are, but we're talking to Tommaso here. He's a giant of sausages. He's really got an amazing business.
If you read that there. Howard, what was it? What was the license you
Yeah, he
got?
has a booth at the corner.
The license that they questioned you on it?
It's right up there, I
Oh.
swear, right across.
Yeah, it's called a
Building.
stationary peddler's license.
What's the name?
Oh, the City of Buffalo Department of Coffee and Donuts.
Which is the best, it's the best and heaviest donut in town.
That's what it says on the door when you walk in. The legal department called me down.
Paul and I talked so long.
I went up and straightened it out.
This donut is the best and the heaviest donut in town.
I was happy to leave there with everything straightened out too. What's it all about, Rosie?
There you go.
Is it just for the moment we live? What's it all about when you started out healthy? Are we meant to take more than we give? Or are we meant to be kind? Only feed your kind. Healthy, then I guess it is wise to be cruel. And if life belongs only to the strong, healthy, what will you end on an old golden rule? As sure as I believe there's a heaven above our feet. No, there's something much more, something only non-believers can believe in. I believe in love, healthy, without true love, just exist, healthy, until you find the love you've missed. You're nothing healthy. When you walk, let your heart lead the way, and you'll find love any day, healthy.
I never noticed how much you sound like Leon until just this moment.
Thanks.
Wow.
I don't
felt she was in the room.
I don't try.
But, you know, I sensed that.
We just happen to be born with a lot of the same hearts.
Yeah. And you do that astrology at night. Phone it in.
Well, not during the day.
Okay. I got stuff to do during the day. I got donuts to do.
Yeah. The day is booked long in advance. It's very rare I get a hole in my schedule.
Mama, you ready for Rosie?
Anytime.
Thank you for letting us hold her. We have a great day. We have a great day and it's the same way.
There she is. One of her
I told
favorite.
her we have a great day. We'll get to bed with us.
Oh, you have a great day. I love great days.
She was hanging out with an Irish wolfhound the other day. And the Irish wolfhound, she said, what do you do now? You're the boss. What do you do?
Dave Corbett. Dave Corbett, we did our song to you. Gaia. Well, we're having a nice evening, Dave. Who knows? Maybe he's going to stop in and see us, right, Gaia? Howdy, Vicky. I'd like to thank everybody for liking our stream. I see them all up there in our social credit system. Yeah, well, every song ever written was written for Fred Astaire, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Seems that way.
All in a nice bouncy seat.
And this guy is he sold her motorcycle.
Oh, wow.
He's only two.
How much is he
How
weighing?
people know you really play. You never kept
I was
going.
gonna say 127, I don't know where that came from.
That's right.
Yeah.
There's a shoulder cam. Space is loaded. Standing room only. Pop standing tonight.
You have your sandwich waiting over
Sorry,
there.
I think I just.
It looks like there's a commercial.
My whole life is waiting.
It looks like there's a commercial waiting to happen over there with your sandwich.
I usually turn it into one to have a cover story for eating on the air. Have you ever done that?
What? Eat on the
Where
air?
it's like you gotta eat and you have to.
Yeah.
So you make it a commercial?
No, but I will now. You're my inspiration.
Oops.
Look at him.
We got some Tanner babies here.
How are you picking
He's
like a puppy.
Look at him.
Mary Kate O'Connell reminded me that it's time for us to talk about one of our sponsors.
Your baloney has a first name.
When he sits down, he does this.
And I'm here to talk to you about steaming hot loaf. Many of you are familiar with it, and you've seen it sliced out like a slab, like a wheat steak. Tonight I thought I'd show you a recipe you can do with steaming hot loaf. You know, you don't have. We always eat it here.
Is steaming hot loaf going to become available to the public at some point, like the donut?
It's on. Yeah, you can go to steaming hot. Thank you for asking, Mary Kate O'Connell.
You're welcome, Howard Goldman.
Steaminghotloafnow.com.
Oh, now.
And it takes you to tells you all about steaming hot loaf. It's bread we make ourselves. It's 100% whole wheat,
And 100% delicious.
all natural.
Weighs
And 100%
300
delicious.
pounds. No.
Yeah. And it tastes
It's
even
Made
better,
real large.
even better with the stick of butter.
It's made right over here, next to the microwave there. And it's delicious with your favorite stuffings, you know, between two pieces of it.
Yeah.
That's called a sandwich.
Oh, the Earl of Sandwich.
I've heard of those.
And I'll show you guys,
Or the Earl of Sandwich.
because you've never seen it. Usually, you know, it's good enough. We just usually just forget about anything else and just eat it by itself with lots of butter on it.
Yeah.
Is one of the great ways to do
Little
it.
bread with the butter.
But you can see what a beautiful,
That's beautiful, man.
beautiful color and texture.
I think you become Carol Narrow.
Let's find out what nursing home she's in. Right? She was wonderful.
Oh. And there it
So-
is. I want there to be steaming hot.
If you want to get your own steaming hot loaf,
I want steaming hot loaf day. It has to be like a Thursday.
there's some steaming hot loaf right there.
No, I know. I want it to be something we drive up to the booth and get.
We can make that happen, Mary
Okay.
Kate O'Connell.
Well, thank you, Howard Goldman. I hope we can. Perhaps we can put sausage as well in the steamy hot load. Just saying. The best of the best. It's a bit
Yeah, I'm clean.
Maybe I can extend my permit down this far again,
Yeah.
since I used to have this corner.
Well, I could put you on our property with a with your own
Yes.
stationary license.
Oh my gosh, let's do Thursday sausage and
Yeah.
steamy hot loaf day.
Howard, what was that song you did about
Corner
10
right
minutes
there,
ago?
when I started 14.
What's that?
I said, from no note in that, or was it?
I watched,
What was that song you did?
actually, Thunderbird gets worn out.
I'm not sure which one. I'm not sure
It
what.
was written by Benson Hughes. That's what I was racking my brain since I just came up with.
I'll have to wait till it comes around again and look at the name. They did pass the dog around the piano, Dave Corbett. You gonna stop down tonight? I'd like to say hi to Lounge Academy's official documentarian, Frank DeCesare, filmmaker. Gaia, come down. Is that an invite? Of course it's an invite. Like all fools, I believe what I wanted to believe. My foolish hearts conceive what foolish hearts conceive. I thought I found a miracle. I thought that you'd adore me. It was not a miracle. It was merely a mirage before me. You are too beautiful, my dear, to be true. I am a fool for fooled by a feeling that because I found you, I could have bound you too. You are too beautiful for one man alone. One lucky fool to be with. When there are other men with eyes of their own to Love does not stand sharing, not if one cares. Every comparing, not every kiss with theirs. If on the other hand, unfaithful to you, it's not through a sense of duty. Rogers and Hearts. Thank you, Richard.
That's a rock, that's a,
I believe he did. What didn't he do?
I don't know. But I'm noticing that you have some sort of a backstage pass. What do you have there? What's your backstage pass WBIG.
My backstage,
I
WBIG.Tv.
used to call my dad. My dad's nickname was Big.
Really?
Oh, I know. My dad's nickname was Big.
No kidding. Well, that's great.
See?
My kind of guy.
Yeah, you would like it.
What was his first name?
George.
George Big. Oh, is that all? Thank you, Alex. What's this song?
What did you do with all the pizza last week? Did you eat it all?
Yeah.
I believe I saw you drop it off for friends and night people.
I ate it in front of them.
Yeah. Well, you know what? You gotta be who you are. You gotta be who you are.
It's to inspire them.
Yeah. To play more piano.
Alex Leonard liked our stream. And Gaia, she's a dream. While Frank de Cesare is turning that acetate. Bill Pavone is baking a cake. It's Chili Billy, ladies and gentlemen. Chili Billy is watching tonight. I want everybody to know, another great food vendor.
I remember when I asked you about a minute ago, More Than You Know. That was written by Vincent Newman. And he wrote Keeper 2 also.
Picture you on your knee, tea for two, 2 for tea, me for you, and you for me. This goes out to Mary Kate and Rosie. Nobody near us to see us or hear us. No friends or relations on Christmas vacation. We won't have it known, dear, that we own a telephone. Day will break and Rosie will wake, and you'll start to bake a sugar cake for her to take, for all the dogs to see. We will raise a family, a boy for you, a little bitch for me. Can't you see how happy we will be? I think we put her, look how relaxed she is. Yeah. For you, Rosie. Alex Leonard's talking about Joe Mooney. T for 2 is Joe Mooney's Do You Long for Oolong?
So long, ooh, long, you're gonna be gone.
See, we have people here that know that reference, Alex Leonard. Thinks he's gonna stump us. Yeah, Mary Kate jumped all over that one.
Who mentioned Joe Mooney?
Alex Leonard. The guy that you missed. The night you missed.
Wait, what? You missed
The night he missed, Alex Leonard was here.
That's going in your baby food. You're done. You're done. No. But that's okay. I'm the prodigal lounger.
She has her own entertaining to do.
When I don't.
When she's not, she's right here.
Yes, I am.
It's great.
Anybody who knows Joe Mooney knows a lot. You know what? Nina never knew. Nina never knew. You know that song? That was his signature song. Sauter Finnegan. Writers, big band in the early 50s. Sauter Finnegan.
You guys a little tour of the room here.
I'll find it. I don't know.
See, you can see the
I just wonder, you
you can see at the VIP table.
Finnegan was Bill
Pete's
Finnegan.
Garage and
He was a major arranger.
Robert Merlin Davis was a jazz pianist and magician. And we're talking show business over there. Pete's Garage has a hit YouTube channel. He has 118,000 subscribers. Isn't that amazing?
Musical arranger then, you know, because there were so many big bands.
He's the gentleman in the red. At the end of the table, facing you, and of course, behind the roses, that's Bob Davis.
Now you're naming names.
We name names.
Someone heard me.
As we move the cameras around the room.
I see. Where's your John?
Nina never knew.
Who's telling you that?
Alex Leonard.
That's one of my favorites. That's how I know Joe Mooney. That song.
That's a Joe Mooney tune we're learning here, Alex. Our resident lounge critic, Paul Kokoda, who unfortunately you guys missed each other when
Alex, he knows this. He knows this.
he knows. Oh, he knows. No, he knows. He's the real deal. When somebody loves you, it's no good unless she loves you. All the way. Happy to be near you when you need someone to cheer you. All the way. Happy, taller than the tallest tree. That's how it's got to feel. That's how deep it goes if it's real. When somebody needs you, it's no good unless she needs you. All the way, all the good and lean years, all those in between years. One more day, who knows where the road will lead us? Only a fool would say. me love you. It's for sure I'm gonna love you all the way. All the way.
Jimmy Van Heusen.
Yeah.
Sammy
That's right. Right.
Yeah. Are there any people clap for these fast? It sounds like more people are clapping.
You know all the tricks.
You know who we're talking about? John Shula. Everybody clap like this, it'll sound like a lot of people.
We're breaking into the Hyatt sheets now. We'd like to thank Anonymous for that big, fat, generous tip on the audience there. Thank you.
I called her Donna Anonymous all the
I
time.
think I know who it is. I know who that is. Everyone's claiming it.
She doesn't have a phone, so it's
Darn that dream. We dream each night.
Jimmy Van Heusen again.
You say you love me and you hold me tight. When I wake, you're out of sight. Darn that dream. Darn your lips. Darn your eyes. Lift me high over the moonlit skies. Then I tumble out of paradise. Darn that dream. Darn that one track mind of mine. Can't understand that you don't care. Just a change the mood I'm in. That welcome a nice soul nightmare. And blessed too. Without that dream, I never would have you. But it haunts me and it won't come true. Darn that dream.
Howard, here's another one, same writer. Deep in the Dream.
Thank you, Richard.
Do you know it?
G chord at the end there, I like that. G8 chord really.
Deep in the Dream. Deep in the Dream. That's Jimmy Van Heusen again.
See if it's in there. I think it is. Oh, that's not it. Somewhere, someday. No, it's like it. No, that's a different one. This time the dream's on me.
Yeah, that was Pearl Island.
I like the
I'm sorry.
Good
Good
song.
song.
I like Parkside and Parkside Meadow. And I drew a picture of Jam, but I'm not doing it yet. Jam's long, yeah. So I just got it. Just finish it up. Yeah, it's just fun, but I'm gonna go look at the That would be nice to do. I like to draw churches. I got a request to draw the Central Park Baptist. Right, that's right there. That's where they have that really pretty park. Yeah, right by Oh, the yoga at that church.
I did in the short time.
Tell you, I love talking about just the buildings around there. And I love talking about the I want to see Corky really say
No, it's not here.
the things that make you look ordinary to people. I love the looks of them. I love the oh man, that is good to me. I just enjoy it so much. Thank you. I love going out. I just like I wonder how many I'll have by next year this time. I just like going out there. I do love reading up on if I'm doing something, you know, I try to
Love you.
you know that Sharon, I just learned
Time and again,
family farm.
I would try to say,
Oh,
oh, I want
I
you
would never go to a restaurant where
to know. Words wouldn't come in an easy way. Round in circles I'd go. Longing to tell you what a rain and shine. And if my golden chances pass me by, soon you leave me. Off you would go in the mist of day. Never, never to know if I loved you.
If you can do it, then I'll tell you a story.
And I'll go on a truck. Sure, only you on the truck. Robert, what are you doing? You guys are making killing. So like celebrities, I can see her really maybe do something fun. Actually, if you ever did it, I can't imagine it not working. So what kind of food do you sell on the truck? So like just spaghetti and everything you just did. Yeah, that would be a fun gimmick. Yeah, sir, whatever we feel like that. This is what's on the menu today. What fun are you? Yeah, like you're everybody's embarrassed. I love those pants. Sounds so good.
Well, no wonder a Cole Porter wrote it.
Howard, I can tell you this. I asked Jocko to play that 50 times. He did not know that song. Can you believe it? And he loved Cole Porter. But the
I don't
next
know
one,
it either.
the next one after that's another one. Right after the other way. This is my favorite.
It's another one I don't know.
What is it, Dreamsville? Another Jew.
I love Henry Mancini stuff.
Best favorite.
Henry Mancini, another Jew.
Oh,
Is that Dreamsville?
Yeah, I have no idea what. I don't. I'll have to listen to that one.
Johnny Mercer, so it's really, there was no Jews about Academy Award winner.
Good old Hank. Thank you, David Sutter. The days of wine and roses, laugh and run away, like a child at play, through the meadowland. Marks nevermore, that wasn't there before.
Oh yeah, he was so nice. He sent me a little note.
Oh, lonely night discloses just a passing breeze, filled with memories of a golden smile. Introduced me to the days of wine and roses. And you.
We met Ray Evans at my daughter.
Yeah.
Conversation with such beautiful women. You want to keep this going or not? I'm at Howard's. All right, but she apologized profusely.
I'm sorry, Dad, for interrupting.
What's your Bob's name again? No, it's what was I saying?
The days of wine and roses, laugh and run away, like a child at play. Door closing doors, door marked nevermore, wasn't there before. Lonely night discloses just a passing breeze, filled with memories of a golden smile. Introduced me to the days of wine and roses. And you.
That's a nice song. He wrote it.
gotta say, he might have Howard's while he's not
But it was
playing.
so funny, it was, I mean, the timing was, every now and then the timing was right, it was perfect.
Am I allowed to say goodbye to you?
You are.
I'm gonna give you a hug like you said I was.
Is that right?
He was in the lounge in Chaco, but
Hey,
he was.
I was
sir,
the
can I
only
do
one.
something?
Yeah.
Somebody was
Is
asking
it
about
okay?
Whatever you want.
He was at the side.
Tommaso.
It was funny, he was identified him. The waitress said, you know what, yeah, just don't. I mean, he was in town and he was there. Another time when the Dave Shashi calling him was still when he was there. He was at his table. Yeah, and they were
Nice.
sitting there and they went down.
What kind of water?
Like music enough to be down. And
That sounded good. I think you got a
they weren't. And it's not like they
good rhythm.
That's what's so fun about Buffalo.
That
It was
was
one, about time you brought him down
I
here.
know, well, I've been
They're gonna get bothered here.
And they were.
He talks about you often, so we will do that.
my dear friend.
But that's
Well,
very.
he talks about
Yes,
it
it
a
was
lot
very
too.
cool, but then it was.
Every time I ask him about it, he talks about it.
You gotta pry it out of him.
You know, we're kind of laugh about it.
Nice to meet
It's nice to
you.
meet
Great
you.
meeting you, Sharon. Come
It
back.
was very nice to meet you.
Drag him back here with you.
There was room at the end. There was room at the
Yeah.
end.
This is amazing.
Oh, thank you.
Love it, love it,
That's
thank
fun.
you. It's been really enjoyable.
No, but don't forget your phone.
We're coming over, I gotta grab my
You
glasses.
gotta,
Gotta clean up our ourselves.
Tommaso and Sharon are
No, but I'm
working their way through the crowd.
I can't wait to see it over there.
Sharon. Tommaso and Sharon.
Yeah,
You can see everybody wants a piece of them. They're
that's it.
all talking show business
Yeah.
with them, won't let them out the door.
A lot of Vegas stuff.
Tommaso's drinking 3 drinks at once right now. Just like Oliver Street. It's Tommaso, ladies and gentlemen.
Have a good night, folks.
Tommaso's saying goodbye to Mary now.
I didn't notice there was a tablecloth on top of the piano.
Howard.
It is, it's actually a diaper.
Well,
Howard Sharon wants to buy some of the mugs, a couple of the mugs. Do you want to go over and transact that? Or how much are they?
They're 13 each with tax.
13.
Yeah. My assistant will be right over to the
Yeah.
gift shop. See how that works?
does it come with your first donut free or anything?
No.
Okay. No, but thanks for asking. No, no.
Our donuts are our stock and trade.
Your donuts.
It's all we have, are our donuts.
Your donuts are the cornerstone
People
for most
expect
buildings.
artisan donut makers to give away
No.
their art.
They are, I have to say, they're the most amazing donuts I've ever had.
Thank you, Mary Kate O'Connell.
You're welcome.
A compliment about our donuts. People do
Best
like,
donuts, Tuesday
do like
mornings.
those.
Donut Tuesday, get here early.
Yeah, this summer, boy, there's nothing better than just having an excuse to hang out there in the summer.
I know, it's
It's just the best place.
no, there's no excuse, there's no better excuse
And everyone
than
comes
going
to
and
us.
getting a hot,
Right.
hot donut, is that's the best.
The amazing
Donut,
people
yes.
that show up or walking by,
I know.
trying not to be noticed when we
Make them noticed.
cat calls.
You know, you're on the donut cam.
Yeah. Kathy Moses is out there, and she's not here. Maybe she's on the way.
There's a lot of no-shows going on.
a request from this from the Rockers. Surprised they know this song.
Deep Purple?
They asked for Deep Purple.
You know, that was a big Donnie and Marie hit.
Was it?
Just thought I'd share.
Really?
Yeah. Sad to say, I know it, but yes.
I'll have to YouTube
You
that.
better.
When the deep purple falls over sleepy garden walls, though the stars begin to flicker in the sky, through the mist of your memories, you wandered back to me. Bob knows this song. Breathing my name with a sigh. In the still of the night, once again I hold you tight. Though you're gone, your love lives on when moonlight beams. As long as my heart will beat, lovers always meet here in my deep purple dream. Takes us right back to 1934, like it was yesterday, right?
It's a great song, though.
Here in my deep purple dreams, Bob Davis. Where you headed, Bob? Pausa? Who's that Pausa tonight? Charlton Sharp.
Close enough.
Is at Pausa House tonight, and he plays the sax or the clarinet.
I'm just about
He went like this.
first spot I see in the way.
Good night, Tommaso. We'll see you soon. Good night, Sharon. Wonderful meeting you. Sharon's a natural in Lounge Academy.
Some people will step right in.
Right, Janice Schlau?
Have a good New Year. See you again soon.
I hope so. Pete's Garage. Have a wonderful New Year.
You too. A safe one. Good New Year.
Wish you many subscribers in the new year.
Yeah. I have a goal.
It's going to be a fun year.
Is it?
I think so.
Why?
Well, you're building up your channel. We're building up the art business.
Yeah? Yeah.
We've got Lounge Academy. We've got Pete's Garage. We've got WBIG Academy.
Coming up on Donut Mondays or Donut Tuesdays.
Donut Tuesdays will be rolling around again.
Yeah.
Jordana, I got on Facebook, it came under your name.
Should be fun.
Okay, O'Connell. I didn't hear what you said. You have to project. Project.
Everything you do, because you
Oh.
are amazing.
Oh, you're welcome for everything I do. You're amazing. No, you.
No.
Mary Kate O'Connell, ladies and gentlemen.
Howard Goldman, ladies and gentlemen.
What a great treat. Thank you so much.
We'll see you after the new year.
I'll be looking forward to that.
Merry Christmas, Happy New Year.
See you, Mary Kay.
Howard and I are going on a trip now.
Trip down memory lane. put like 6 American Eagles in there, gold.
I just like the way they look.
Cougarons.
I'll take that.
Look at that.
See you next year.
Thanks, Bob. Bob, we gonna run into you. You gonna run into you at Casa de Marino on New Year's?
Possibly.
I hope so. Be wonderful. If not, have a great New Year.
31st, right?
I think it's on the 31st this year. At night. I think it's a night. Giordano, ladies and gentlemen. There they go. It's an early evening here. I think everybody's partied out, but I'm not. Janice Schlau isn't. Kathy Moses isn't. I know Barbara Fisher is not partied out, or Alex Leonard. These people are pro-partiers. Hi, Kathy. I see you. He dances overhead on my ceiling, near my bed, in my sight.
Mary over there. Is Mary over there?
This is her glass, I think.
Through the night, I try to hide in vain underneath my counterpane. There's my love up above. I whisper, go away, my lover. It's not fair, but I'm so grateful to discover he's still there. I love my ceiling more since it is a dancing floor just for my love.
It was fun. What a great night. Andrews, which is this diner next to the Clinton family. I mean, the Andrews. I didn't think girl who was sitting lunching. That gal who was there was Tommaso. Okay. Yeah, I guess his girlfriend. Yeah, I love Andrews Diner. Andrews Diner. A-N-G. Yes, I have. With my friend Karen, we went to Andrews Diner, and I love going to Family Clinton. I like that market.
Oh, you've been there.
I don't get there enough.
I don't either, because I buy too much stuff when I go. So I didn't go a lot this year, but I've been to Andrews. I went off in a pair going to Clinton Valley, go to coffee. It's just fun. He owns Tommaso's sausage cart downtown. He has this cart right down off Niagara Square. And all the judges and everything go to it. It's really fun. You know, when you first go to it. I mean, I don't keep the bar. Everybody goes to it. Yeah.
We wanted it all. We wanted it all. Passion without pain. Sunshine without rainy days. We wanted it always, you and me.
This is that Allen,
Peter Allen.
Peter Allen. I can tell this time.
We reach for the sky. The limit was high. Never giving in. Knowing we could win the prize.
Jocko got on a kick of playing this stuff.
I should have seen it in your eyes. Look how our dreams came true. See how I've got me. See how you've got you. Through it all, just one thing died. A little thing called love. Something deep inside. You and me. We weren't like the rest. We once were the best. Back when we were dumb. How did we become so smart? And learn to break each other's heart. Look how our dreams came true. See how I've got me. See how you've got you. Through it all, just one thing died. A little thing called love. Something deep inside. You and me. We weren't like the rest. We once were the best. Look what we've become. Isn't it a crying shame that we almost made it, but we wanted it all? Baby, you and me, we wanted it all. We wanted it all.
You listened to a little bit of Joe Mooney? You know the song he should have done?
This one?
No? The song he should have done? Only the Famous. He would have knocked it out of the park.
Yeah, that's for sure. Embrace me, my sweet embraceable you. Embrace me, my sweet embraceable you. Just one look at you, my heart goes tipsy in me. You and you alone bring out the gypsy in me. I love all the many charms about you. Above all, I want my arms about you. Don't be a naughty baby. Come to Papa, do. My sweet embrace above you. Gershwin and Gershwin from Girl Crazy.
Thank you. Well, it's got something.
Take a little right back on more songs.
Sure. I think
It's almost time for Richard's place.
I like to think.
I got an hour. Sure, anytime. I got an hour.
I like to draw exactly what I see. So if
Play
there's a
for an
light
hour.
up there, I draw the
I'm learning
things,
Chinese
the
too.
stuff, like even if it's in the way.
Just don't do the
You know, I
truth.
like to draw, tell the truth.
It's the intent.
Because that's what we did, you put the facts out. And that's,
Oh,
and when you
yeah.
took a picture, you wanted to get as many details
Sure.
as you could, because that would tell where you were and what it was.
I've had friends occasionally that say, oh, Trump says this is the local. People don't tell me what he says. I just, wait a second, he went the last 2 seconds and I want a front page. Oh, we cheated all over the place. I created more pictures of any race, whatever. But I totally believe in that now. I belong to the Southtown's Camera Club and I would take my wife because there's something for the city. There's some great photographers there, good. They're very much into the Photoshop, the whole thing.
Oh.
Oh, there was a tree here, but we got it.
Oh, we gotta put the tree in.
Excuse my
Yeah.
word. Got that right. It's okay.
Oh.
It's okay. It's there, you know.
Yeah.
And now they're telling me if you start entering your pictures, you may not win on your.
Breaking the action at Lounge
I said,
Academy.
well, thank you. I said, what?
Breaking the action.
I said, it's okay. It's okay, you know. And, it's sad how they're so interested in the technical end of it, and they're good. I mean, they don't need
There are a lot of things, yeah.
to do all this
See how we're doing.
stuff. I mean, I understand you make a picture darker if it's too light. If it's too light, you bring, you know, you're trying to do some sort of
Yeah.
at least match Ansel Adams. Hardly anybody does, but I mean, they're into taking out
I'm
trees,
getting laid off
changing
early
the
tonight.
color, and I'm like, I don't have a life to spend in a dark coat jerking around.
Yeah.
I mean, like, it is what it is. It's okay. But next year I'm going to start putting stuff in. We'll see what, and it's okay.
Yeah, you
You know,
should.
as a matter of fact, I
Yeah.
was going to do stuff
Oh man,
this
that would
year.
be great.
I got busy with my wife's situation, but the leader said, I hope you put your good stuff in. I said, no, I'm interested in like street pictures, and it doesn't mean they have to be. It's their club.
Yeah.
It's certainly not my club, although I'm very welcome there. And I spoke there a few times. This, that, and the next thing. I said, but you know, it's becoming too striated. We have to have the perfect picture.
Yeah.
We shall see what develops.
No,
And it wouldn't bother me. And I said, look,
okay, I'll go in the dark room and see what develops. Remember that joke?
whatever telling you that.
I used to do dark room work when I worked at, when I worked in advertising. When I was at work, which is not one place, I used to get to go into the dark room and do things like chemicals and do things.
There's a lady that comes here. She's
Girls
a
from
nurse.
Ipanema today. Haven't heard that one
I think it's
yet.
Nick.
That's a classic.
Yeah, we haven't heard you do that
You
one.
know who Nick is?
It's water I haven't even used.
Oh, Nick was there.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
His wife.
Oh, sure, Nick Cappy. Yeah.
And I think she said to me, well, tell me it's Native American. And I was going to say that she said,
We were talking about photography.
No tears,
anyway.
no fears. Remember, there's always tomorrow. What if we have to part? We'll be together again. Your kiss, your smile, are memories I'll treasure forever. Try thinking with your heart. We'll be together again. Time when I know you'll be lonesome. Times when I know you'll be sad. Don't let temptation surround you. Don't let the booze make you bad. Someday, someway, we both have a lifetime before us. Parting is not goodbye. We'll be together again. Okay, who wrote this one?
I'm
We'll
telling
be
Mary.
together
The
again.
one you
and
just
we're talking
played?
about it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Singer, the singer, right?
Yeah.
I think I'm right, Mary.
Want me to tell you?
Come up with it.
Frankie Lane
That's it.
and
Oh.
Carl Fisher.
Good be clap. Good thing.
Frankie Lane.
Go Frankie. Frankie Lane.
Thank you, Alex Leonard.
What?
Alex knows all the songs. Not only does he know them, he knows them.
I'll give you a little trivia.
Yeah.
Sabres lost 3-0.
Steve Allen, when they-
They're not doing that.
Somehow they did it.
Toronto's starting to run
He
away.
could write 100 songs. Middle Town God, he could write 100 songs in an hour.
Oh,
Why, Steve Allen won that. But Frankie Lane took all the
Why
things.
do robins sing in December? Why do they sing, Alex Leonard?
You know, for $100,000.
Long before the springtime is due.
Frankie there, Frankie Lane.
And why I see rainbow,
this is so pretty.
I know why, and so do you.
Mr. Woods.
No, this is
Some family
Why
serenade.
do breezes sigh
this is the one.
every evening, whispering her name as they do? And why do I seek the feeling? Stars are on my ceiling. I know why, and so do you.
So graceful. It all hangs together so well.
When you smile at me, I hear
So good. Yeah.
gypsy violins. When you dance with me, I'm in heaven when the music begins. I see the sun when it's raining, hiding every cloud from my view. And why do I see rainbows when you're in my arms? I know why, and so do you. I know why, and so do you.
I just saw a thing in the paper this week about Louisiana.
Here, let me get you a complaint.
You don't need
This couldn't happen again.
Whose class is this, Bob?
It's Bob's. Yeah, that's fine.
This is at once in a lifetime. This is a thrill divine. What's more, this never happens before. Though I have prayed for a lifetime that such as you would suddenly be mine. Mine too old, 'cause I'm holding you now, and yet never so near. Mine to hands when the now and the here disappears. What matters, dear, is when this doesn't happen again. We'll have this moment forever, but never ever again.
Yeah, oh yeah, she's.
I think it's the best I've ever
Her down
heard.
her old house and built a new swimming pool next to the restaurant.
I let a song go out
She's
there.
got $2 million.
That's a good Duke Ellington song, but
Yeah.
no.
I'm wondering what you're thinking of. Let me know what you think of
I'll
it.
handle it.
It's hard right now.
And I can give you a real story about the song.
There's no one else would
She was
understand.
a wonderful singer.
I can imagine. This one was the best thing.
So
I've ever
intense.
done.
Well, I had a friend, her father was the first
This
that was
is my stereo.
ever.
Play it. I'm gonna make.
You're watching Lounge Academy
Words and lyrics.
because it's Friday night
I got a
between
bad
7
day.
o'clock, 7:15 and 11 p.m.
I was dating his daughter.
Buffalo Lounge Time, BLT as they call it here, where you can relax and enjoy the
Yes.
Reality Piano Bar and see what all the lounge cadets are up to, here and abroad.
Man, that's so beautiful. I didn't realize that was Ellington. I heard her singing it. It's Ellington.
Where the only thing that's expected is the unexpected.
Before Jacko got popular at ABB's, I conned a friend of mine into going down there.
Pretending that we'll meet
Oh, yeah. Let's let myself.
each time I turn the corner. I walk a little faster.
Ellington wrote that.
He was signing.
Pretending life is sweet.
I didn't spend much time.
Love's around the corner.
18 months.
And then he, by the way,
Walk
he
a
was
little
ready, and he was
faster.
ready, and he started playing it.
And he started playing it.
Oh, he went and looked into it.
Can't believe to see my future shining yet. No sign as yet. You're mine as yet. Rushing toward the face I can't divide as yet. Bumping into walls, taking lots of falls. Even though I meet each and every corner, nothing but disaster. Chin a little higher, hope a little longer, build a little stronger, castles in the air. Thank you, Bob.
Enjoy being here.
It's a great, well, enjoy having you here. Cy Coleman
Sit here listening to old
and
songs.
Carolyn Lee.
I love when Tommaso and Sharon. they were
Jacko
asking how
put,
they're really about Billy Joel.
Phil-
These are the
Phil
greatest
Sims
hits
on
of
that song.
1936, before any of us were born.
He never heard of it, and
This
Jocko
is
played
ours.
it a couple times for
I
him.
see you
He
have
fell in
one
love with
place
the
in
song.
corner there that says
How could you
swing.
not?
I believe it.
Yeah, we got a bunch of these. My non-drums.
Look at they're wearing in the desert in Israel, winter coats.
Oh man, you were in the desert in Israel. How
Israel.
cool is that?
The night
There's a Yochanan crater, a big crater in the Negev desert.
is
They're
like a
wearing-
lovely
they're in winter
tune.
coats.
Beware my foolish heart.
Yeah, and it's Christmas time.
How
No.
wise
I know.
the ever
How
constant
many times, man,
moon.
Easter, I would have loved a day like on Christmas that we got
Beware my foolish
San
heart.
Francisco or something.
There's a line between love
I'd rather be
and fascination. Hard to see on an evening such as this.
Oh, we missed it a lot of years.
They both have the very same sensation.
Yeah, because when you're growing up when you're a kid, your life kind of depended on white Christmas. And
Yeah.
Of a kiss, are much too close to mine. Beware my foolish heart. But should our eager lips combine, then let's let the fire start. For this time it is inspiration. Or the flame that will fade and fall away. It's love. This time it's love. My foolish heart.
I've seen some pictures of Peanut's 8 years old, for Christ's sake. This is how big was that He's just some
You
kind of
think, Howard? I got my new fob at AutoZone this week.
Good move.
30 seconds it took to land program. They got a plug that goes into the OBD port. Press the unlock and lock at the same time. The red light comes on, done. Crazy. The electrical engineer.
They know the
is
trick,
nuts.
yeah.
He's nuts. $100 bills for him.
Is Paul Kokoda unceremoniously
He's getting laid off for another tonight.
gets up from his stool?
Somewhere in here, I have a picture of that at your show. I can't find it though. If I find it, I will give you a peek.
November, we were hugging the furnace here. Tonight it's like beautiful.
Yeah, I don't even have the furnace on. It's insane.
Well,
Thank you, Paul
this
Kokoda.
answers the question. Is he ever gonna leave? Oh, never mind. Howard, love it.
I wish you could stay right till 11 every night. I know you've got other lounge critic stuff to do, YouTubing, but we're grateful that
I
we
do,
got you. You do
frequent tubing. No,
That you went tubing in cold. That's probably fun.
There's one for Barbara Fisher.
I'd love to, you know.
It's impossible.
You're not running up the hill the way you are when you're sledding.
Tell the sun
You're not burning
in the
many calories when you get
sky.
cold. That's all.
Where, do they pull you up?
It's
or do you have to
just
walk?
impossible.
I got cold.
It's impossible. Ask a baby not to cry.
40 minutes to
It's
an
just
hour.
impossible.
I'm wondering, you don't get cold when you're skiing. Maybe because you're moving a little bit
Yeah.
when you're in
Oh, yeah.
just lying there.
Oh yeah, you move quick.
Let me hold you closer to me and not feel you going through me. Count the seconds
Actually, you work your abs when you're doing that too.
that I never think of
If
you.
you do a water ride when you're in it.
Oh, Barbara Fisher,
Those muscles
I can't imagine. I've never done
and the ocean keep from rushing to the shore. Just impossible.
it. When you do.
That was a lonely fact. You can make tubes when you're in it.
If I had you, I could never want for more. It's impossible. And tomorrow, you ask me for the world somehow. I get it. I would sell my very soul and not regret it. For to live without your love is not impossible. Impossible. Thank you, Barbara Fisher.
Yo, Miss Fisher. My fan.
I've been eating these chips right on camera.
We're gonna say goodnight to Lounge Academy. A few minutes early. We've been going a little over, so tonight we're gonna end a little early. Richard's gonna get up and do the.
I gotta get my bag on.
Do the honors. Bill Jenkins, great to see you here tonight, sir. Well, we had a wonderful group here tonight, Bill Jenkins. Glad you were tuning in and part of it. Rich Sellers is now going to do the WBIG.Tv closing of the airwaves for another day with the national anthem.
Thank you, Tiny Tim.
Take it away, Richard.
Here we go. I'm gonna stand up straight and I'm not gonna bend over for this thing here.
It'll pick you up.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna do it.
What I am going through, I look forward to being here. It is so nice.
Good job.
Thank you.
Richard.
This is okay. I tried a couple new things with my tongue. It was obvious to the novice.
It's really good.
Not bad. This is my new horn.
It's
getting broken in.
It's got a beautiful sound.
Oh yeah.
Former soldier.
Good night, everybody. Good night, Barbara Fisher. Good night, Bill Jenkins.
1449169. That was my number.
I got a cloth here somewhere. Here we go.
The Army. I would
Kathy
have
Moses,
liked
Alex Leonard, thanks
I
for
had more fun in the Army. I'm a sergeant.
lounging, and we'll see you guys all again next week. Have a great New Year, and next week you can tell us all about it. Good night, everybody. Thank you.